getting self-defense training is never a bad idea. Gary Eickenberry is here. Gary's from the Gloucester-Ottawa Self-Defense Club, and you've got, right off the top, I want to mention that you've got an event coming up on a week from Saturday, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
What's going to happen there?
Basically, the second Saturday of almost every month, we do an open self-defense workshop. So this is to give people who want to find out some very basic things about self-defense a chance to see what we do and to learn a few basic techniques.
Obviously, the idea is not to scare people because there's nothing to be afraid of, really, right? But you want to have some basic skills.
That's right. My feeling is that the more people who are out on the street and confident being out on the street, the safer the streets are.
Right.
So basic skills and building up your self-confidence that you can handle some things.
That's right. What and how long are the courses, by the way, on the Saturdays?
Okay, the workshops that we do once a month are 2 hours long.
Okay.
So obviously we are not going to teach you to defend yourself in any situation that you may come up against in 2 hours. But we're going to give you some basic ideas and some very basic techniques.
Right, and you may want to continue on from there, correct?
Absolutely.
And I'm sure that's often the case. People come for the 2 hour workshop and then they carry on.
Can continue.
Now, you're well versed in the art of self-defense. You've been doing this for a long time, off and on, in various capacities, right?
I have. I've been doing martial arts. I think, I said earlier, I think my first karate class was in 1969.
Right.
I've been doing Taekwondo and the system that I teach now, Hapkwando, since the late 80s. Yeah. I've also done training in Jiu-Jitsu, Judo, Aikido, and a bit of Kung Fu. So
I feel safe, Gary. Just going to walk around with you.
So, and our approach to self-defense is to not be tied to any one particular martial arts approach.
Right.
But it's also that a lot of what's taught in self-defense is too often involved in striking and disabling an attacker.
Right. Are you more concerned about getting yourself out of a situation?
I'm more concerned about escape. Okay?
I think you're right about that.
The essence of self-defense is not devastating an attacker, it's getting out of there.
And getting out of situations, if you know the techniques, if you practice the techniques, can be pretty simple.
It can.
Yeah.
It can. There's some very basic concepts and very basic techniques that get you to.
Yeah. What are we going to do? What do you want to do?
You're going to choke me.
From the front?
Yeah. Let's
the
do
front
let's
choke.
From the front. Okay.
So an attacker grabs you.
You're choking me. You got
really
to go for
choking?
the throat.
Really
yeah.
choking?
Okay. So just leave enough so that I can speak a bit. Okay. So I'm going to, when you're choking me, I'm going to raise an arm.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to follow that arm around. And
right.
I'm going to turn not away from you. I'm going to turn into you, locking up your arms so that you can't adjust, making it difficult for you to back away.
Right, so people will grab you right by the throat too. So up goes that arm.
Up goes the arm.
And down.
And I turn.
Across and down?
I turn into you.
Gotcha.
Okay? We call this the inner circle. Okay? If I'm at this distance, okay, you're bigger than me.
Right.
Maybe a little younger, a little stronger.
Not much younger, Gary.
At this distance, you've got an advantage.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Because power wins out.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
Well, at this distance, you're going to be. It's going to be hard for you to strike, to do anything that's going to hurt me.
Right.
If I know the technique, I get the advantage in that inner circle.
I mean, how simple is driving that arm up, across, and down? And away you go, right?
Let me show you one other way.
Okay, which is
grab my wrist. Grab
like
my
this?
wrist. Sure. Just so the reason an attacker would grab the wrist is because they want to pull you. Okay, they want to drag you something.
You might have a purse in your hand. You might have something like
cell
that.
Phone. Very popular these days.
Yeah. Okay.
So you've got my wrist. I'm going to not pull away because now I've given you the leverage. Okay. I'm going to move into you.
Gotcha.
Again, a circular motion.
Just like that.
Just like that.
And I had a pretty good grip there.
Oh yeah, you can grip me so hard my hand turns purple.
Okay,
you know
I got a really good strong grip right now. Oh. Just
and
like that,
If I'm really concerned about you pursuing me,
right?
Once I get the release, I can turn it around into a control.
Pretty quick.
Yeah.
If you got the wrist or fingers or something like that, it's unbelievable how much that can control a situation with the little joints. Again, it's coming up on Saturday the 9th.
Saturday the 9th.
Right. How do we find out more information, Gary?
Go to our website.
Yeah.
It's Go Self-Defense.
Yeah.
It's self-defense with a C,
Right.
no hyphens, just straight through .com.
Okay. And, get yourself registered and good to go for next Saturday.
Absolutely.
Gary, thanks for your time, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.